And it's going to be the Magic off the tip. 14 feet away. That's good from Harris on the assist by Vucevic.
Sometimes folks forget about his decent mid-range jumper. He can knock those down all game given a chance.
And as good as Vucevic is on offense, guys, he's doing everything he can to catch up on his defense. Huge size and wingspan works to his advantage, although the subpar athleticism hinders him a bit. But, for example, he's averaged less than 1 block per game for his career, mostly because even though he's a 7-footer, he plays well below the rim.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Williams down low with Jefferson. Kemba Walker is out there with Batum. And it's Kid Gilchrist in at the small forward.
A little bit of a magic act here, pulling off the Houdini to make that catch and slam.
Stupendous alley-oop.
I think the crowd is still stunned by that one.
Well, and to Vucevic's point, big problem throughout his career has been getting into foul trouble.
Yeah, it's tough. He's aggressive and sometimes out of position. Coaches are asking him to be aggressive, but he has to learn how to do that without fouling. That's the next step in his progression, and some of it is anticipation, so you're not in position to foul.
Jefferson, a screen on Oladipo. On the wing, Batum. Guarded by Oladipo. Clock at 6. Kid Gilchrist, and it's blocked by Gordon. Harris against Kid Gilchrist. Here's Oladipo. Can't get it to go. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Batum wide open. He fires. And again, the Hornets missing. Pass to Harris. Takes the 3. That's good. Harris has got 5 points so far. Harris. 8 seconds left in the first quarter. And Walker kicks to Batum. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
And so.
Fans, get ready for your Magic Dance.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And guys, for the Magic, what jumps out to you so far, numbers-wise?
How good has the ball movement been here? Just absolutely terrific.
Boy, that kind of timely passing, Greg, really fun to watch. You know, it's the 3rd straight year now for the Magic where they finished at the bottom of the Southeast Division. I mean, there was some shuffling at the top, but the Magic still couldn't make up any ground on the rest of the division.
Hezonja is out there with Channing Frye. Then it's Dwayne Dedman. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Watson in at the 1 spot. That's who's out there for Orlando. Batum for 3.
You know, the defense has really affected their offense this quarter. They're shooting around 33-34% for the game. They had a little more success in the first quarter, but so far, not much luck here.
For the Orlando Magic, they were once the powerhouse of this Southeast Division. Took home 3 straight division titles, 08, 09, and 10.
Yeah, and Kevin, that just goes to show how fortunes can change in the NBA. The Magic just can't get any momentum, it seems, and until they start building around something, they'll still have problems in the rough and tumble Southeast.
And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. He had the foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And guys, over his first 3 seasons, no question Jeremy Lamb has been a major disappointment. Clark, his game simply didn't seem to evolve at all over that time.
Well, that's why scouting is an inexact science. You know, he was a major piece in that James Harden trade, Kevin, a few years back, but just hasn't found the traction anticipated for him.
Outside, Batum, and stolen by Watson. Here's the break. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Hezonja's shot is off.
You know, the alley-oop is a great play when it works, but boy, when it doesn't.
Yeah, it can make you look silly. It embarrasses you. And we had a little silliness right there for sure.
And on the topic of Lamb, he really has everything he needs to succeed. Great length and athleticism, was an excellent all-around jump shooter in college. For some reason, his game just hasn't translated to the NBA level yet. But I think if he can improve his motor, he's going to have an opportunity to be an impact player for a long time.
Left side, Lynn. Releases. Pause, no luck.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And a pretty tightly contested game.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaquille. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Some nice stretches of basketball from them. And at one point, all right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. You look at Tobias Harris. He has really been playing well.
Just a quality performance. And, you know, we do expect to see that from him. And he's always setting the bar high for himself. And sometimes I think we just kind of get numb to how good this guy really is.
And, Greg, you know how it was as the marked man when you were playing on great teams in your past. It's hard to perform when everybody's locked in on you. Be able to play like he has when you have a reputation of being the guy, that's impressive.
Tipping off the second half, here's Steve Clifford's 5. Kidd Gilchrist and Williams are at the forward spots. Batuma's out there with Kemba Walker. And it's Jefferson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. And Nicholas Batum, injuring his wrist last season, he was pushed in the back by Larry Sanders on a dunk and went down hard.
And it's Kidd Gilchrist penetrating. They get it again. He kicks it to Jefferson. And Jefferson gets double teamed. Walker the pass to Williams. Puts up a 3. And it's Walker that time on the assist by Williams. Walker's got the lead up to 2 now for the Hornets.
Most any NBA player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Here's Kidd Gilchrist. Second shot opportunity, and the layup is good. Kidd Gilchrist has got 4 points this quarter.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Here's Payton. He drains the quick shot. Payton's got his second bucket. The Hornets have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Gordon against Kidd Gilchrist. Tries from 10. No luck. Nice D from Oladipo.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Batum with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Jefferson, that's good.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
1 second left. And with that, the Hornet lead is cut down to 2 as they get the bucket from Vucevic.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Orlando's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Inside, it's Fry and Vucevic. Watson out there with Hazonia. And it's Harris in at the 3. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Hammers the alley-oop through.
And this has really been a well-played game up to this point. And you know what? I bet it stays that way until the end.
I certainly hope so. I mean, it's been a terrific contest, and there's nothing like a pair of teams just balling out the way they have been.
And the Hornets call time here. They're behind by 2. A minute 42 left to play here in the fourth. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, Steve Clifford was just going over the game plan with his team. He told them, "This is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it." Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Back to Walker. Fires for three. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. 6 points now in the game for Walker.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
And the basket by Kaminsky.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
As clutch a shot as I have ever seen.
In a word, gutsy.
Charlotte calls timeout. Victor Oladipo, he's checked in for the Magic. Alfred Payton comes in for C.J. Watson. Al Jefferson's checked in for the Hornets. Batum comes in for Jeremy Lin. 56 seconds left in the game. Outside, Walker. He dishes it to Jefferson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Vucevic. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Channing Frye. The Hornets also with the sub. Williams, he's checked in for Cody Zeller. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from 12. Charlotte no good that time either. Payton kicks to Oladipo. From past the arc. Nails the tray.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And the Hornets call time here. They trail by 3. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .27 seconds left in the fourth. And Walker kicks to Jefferson. The 3 ball. Walker's shot is off. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. So he can't get either to fall.
Yeah, it looks like he was a little tight on the line that time. Could have and should have closed it out.
Batum inside the 3-point line. They get it back. Back to Walker. This would tie it. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so the big win by Orlando in a tight game. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
Tremendous work all the way down to the wire.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Victor Oladipo. He's not always known to make the big headlines or get a lot of media attention, but he does make the big plays, and he made them throughout this one.
They don't come much more explosive than Victor Oladipo, guys. You give him an inch of space, and he'll blow right by you with that first step. It's that quickness that allows him to finish at the rim. This guy is the definition of explosion.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie.
And that's it.